Robinhood Markets just reported their Q3 2025 earnings, and they had a double beat on both EPS and on revenue. Now, the stock is down around 2% after hours, and I plan to break that down because when you do see a double beat like that, normally the stock is rising about 10 to 12% after hours. But we do have a few things to talk about on why they could possibly be down a little bit in after hours and what is to actually come with Robinhood. Now, I do plan to break down all the numbers and give you guys all the information you may need on Robinhood, but before we do, make sure you guys do like and subscribe as these videos do take a while to make. Also, make sure you guys do check out our Discord, which is linked in the bio. We have over 5,000 members over there, so come join up, have some fun, and make some money with us. Now, first things first here, Robinhood comes in with a B on EPS, coming in at 61 cents, beating estimates of 53 cents by about 13%. Now, obviously, a great EPS beat right there. Also, we beat on revenue. We came in with about $1.27 billion, where estimates were at $1.2 billion flat. So we beat that estimate by about 4% as well. Now we got some more good news for Robinhood as we saw that their option volume gained 45% in Q3 alone. We also saw about $2.4 billion in revenue generated from this service this year alone, and also around 24 million in active users, which is an all-time high for their account. Now, not only did Robinhood post their best quarter ever for revenue, but they also did appoint a new CFO. Now, their new CFO, which is going to be starting in 2026, is Jason Warnick. I believe I'm saying that correctly. So, although the stock is down a few percent, which we will get to in just a second, we can obviously see that there is a lot more bullish news coming in for the stock. Yes, retail investors may not have seen this as the big blowout quarter that they were expecting, but beating on EPS by 13% and beating on revenue by 4%, also appointing a new CFO who has a great background, these are all very bullish things, on top of bringing up option volume by 45% in one quarter. That's crazy. We also saw 100% year-over-year growth from this quarter to last, and we are also seeing their 24 million active users, the most that they have ever had. Last thing, also, we also hit the most revenue ever brought in a single quarter. I can't even keep track of all the bullish facts that I have about Robinhood. This company is killing it, and they're going to continue to prosper in the future. Now, as we do take a look here, Robinhood is currently down around 2.6% in after hours, but they were down around 7% at one point. So this dip right now of around 2.96% actually really is not that bad. It could be much, much worse. Now, with the stock being down around 2% after hours, it is more important to zoom out and see the bigger picture. Now, personally, I have an average at $40, so I'm going to be going off of that. Now, the company is still looking absolutely amazing, and this is all you need to know for the stock chart. Now, we have this beautiful cup and handle, right? Financials start to work, and then once they do start working, we absolutely explode. Now, I do think that we do see a dip coming soon. Whether that is back to the 200 EMA or with a correction that takes us all the way back down to maybe 85 to 65, retesting this top of the cup and handle at 67. Whatever that's going to be, I'm going to continue to hold. But what I am saying currently is there is nothing but bullish sentiment on this stock. There is still, it's even hard to forecast out what our next target is going to be because any fib extension line that you're going to draw still doesn't reach far enough. You could say that, oh my gosh, we're going to the 2618 extension, and really that is my next target. $187 really is going to be that next target for me because there is no other way to measure this stock currently. What you can do is go from the bottom of this move right here to the top and then back down to where we had our dip, and you could say 177 is the next move. But either way, we are so extended without a pullback, but the company continues to grow. This company is cheaper to own now than it was in 2021 when they were currently sitting at like $7 a share. So seeing this growth continue to grow and seeing the company continue to accelerate and make new moves, coming out with new products quarter after quarter, all they do is kill this market. They are by far the best brokerage out on the market. And obviously, as you can see in the share price, that is highlighting that. Now, once again, just because they're down in the after hours doesn't mean anything. The company is still looking really, really great. I honestly think that if they can hold this price, they're looking really, really good. I like to look at this little bull flag right here and say that this is what the trend looks like for the next couple of weeks. As on the 4 hour here, you can clearly see that we are flagging after this nice little move up. And if markets do stay hot, as we have seen in the last couple of days, we could see the stock price actually hit all-time highs well over $153.91. Now, this is really all I have for Robinhood. There really isn't much to chart out on the stock. We are looking more at financials here, and the financials are looking absolutely amazing, as we did see a double beat on earnings today, bringing in that new CFO, also hitting a lot of good milestones for the company. So I am nothing but bullish on Robinhood. To wrap it up here, I'm going to show you guys my current position with Robinhood. I have 100 shares at $42.57. You guys know we were buying back at $22. We actually had 100 shares at one point, sold off about 100 shares after we hit 250% gains at around $145. Now, today, we are currently sitting up around $9,633, gaining about $210 today, even with earnings being down in after hours. Now, we are still up around 226% on this position. And so that brings our total market value to around $13,895. Now, this is currently about 16% of my portfolio, so I am looking to build out some other positions, but I do think that Robinhood is a great opportunity. Although this is not financial advice, I do love Robinhood. It is one of my favorite stocks out on the market. All right, guys, and if you stayed until the end, thank you guys as always. It really does mean a lot when you guys do watch these videos, like these videos, subscribe to the channel, and do all of those good things. It does take a long time to make these videos, so I really do appreciate it. I also do appreciate all the comments, as I do reply to every single one of them. So let me know in the comments down below what kind of stocks you guys are watching for this upcoming earnings season. Has your stock already reported earnings, or are they coming up soon? Now, I know we have Oscar tomorrow, so we should have another great video on another great stock. Now, lastly, make sure you guys do watch one of the two videos on each side of me, and I will see you guys in the next video.